Dating app gave you more options than any human in history ever had. And somehow you're pickier than ever and lonelier than ever at the same time. And that's not two different problems. That's the exact same one. The problem is that you have the menu effect. You have so many choices. And when you have a lot of choices, you cannot commit to one. Because you have a lot of choices, you're not satisfied with your choices and it's harder to commit to one. And this is proven with like everything, like job offers, like jobs or like activities or whatever. A good example is that this is called the menu effect because if you go to a restaurant and let's say they have like 3 different burgers, that's pretty easy to make your choice. You're like, okay, you have 3 choices, you make your choice in 2 minutes. But if you go to a restaurant and they have like 35 different burgers, you're gonna take like so much time to go through them to be like, am I making the right choice? Maybe this one is better, maybe this one is better. And this is the exact same thing that dating apps are doing on you. So why being pickier is actually getting lonelier? The thing is, pickiness feels like high standard. It costs you less to reject a choice when you have a lot of them than risking something into the wrong choice. Like, think about it. You have like many options and you know that if you commit to one, you technically have one choice, but it's cheaper for you to just reject that choice and check the other ones because, well, you know you have plenty of them. And then what happens is that now you just reject faster on smaller signals because, well, you have the choice. So why are you gonna like bother yourself like trying to make something with something that's not perfect? If we adapt that to dating apps, you're going to reject someone based on one picture, based on one sentence on their profile. The more you do this, the more you get used to do this. And even for the people that you like, you keep a small exit open just in case because, well, you will have the choice to replace them. And this is exactly loneliness because you never fully invest into one person. So you're kind of like half with like everyone. So you don't invest enough in one person because investing enough in one person means cutting all the other ones. And you don't want to do that. You have like so many options. Why would you cut all of them? And this is exactly what explains your loneliness because you're kind of like half with everyone. But this means that you're fully with no one, which means that you're just by yourself, you're just alone. So the best fix to avoid doing this is to stop comparing every single profile you see with that imaginary better person that you can imagine. What we're doing when we're like on dating apps is that we see a profile, we're like, yeah, I could find best, or like, this is not really good, this is kind of like bad. But this is just in your head. You don't have this perfect profile because if that perfect profile were existing, you would not be on dating apps. So stop trying to compare what you have in front of you with something that does not exist. Second thing to do is to actually go deep with someone. Like, focus on one person. Find the profile, find a person that you overall like, even though they could have like small flaws, that's fine, this happen. They're just humans, like no one's perfect. Focus on that profile and cut the rest. Just focus on one person at a time. I know this is crazy to say in our era where people have like multiple dating apps with like multiple profiles at the same time, multiple dates the same day. But the best way to make this work is to focus on one person at a time. By doing this, you will quickly see if that could be a match or not. And if it's not, that's fine. You can go on to the next person, but again, one person at a time. The goal was never to find the best option. It was to stop treating people as options. If there is one thing to remember is that dating apps did not lower on standard. They just opened the menu. Before dating apps, well, when you wanted to date, you will have to go outside into a bar to like parties, meet with friends, and well, your options were limited. So you will spend more time and more effort to try to find a person and to invest time with them. Now, this is open bar, so you can find anyone at any time, and that's actually the issue. So to fix that, again, try to narrow down and focus on one person at a time and stop treating people like options, cars, or like burgers on the menu. If this video was somehow helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I see you soon for another video, and until then, take care and drink your water.